Hey guys, this is Rob speaking, and today we are back in Automation with the Lite Campaign v4.0 Let's Play of Superieco Incorporated. And I must say, things are looking pretty good so far. Very good even. We are selling the second model, which seems to be doing pretty well, even at 63% margin. We are playing at, what was it, 106% competitiveness rating of the competitors, so quite a bit more difficult. And yeah, this is looking like we are making some bank here. Looking good. We have not taken a loan for that upgrade that we are planning on here, which is going to take quite a while. I think I need to up the target stock for this one. Yeah, this looks like it. Also means that we can't quite make as much money from it as we would like, because we need to stock up stuff. But it will feather the blow from retooling and upgrading these factories. I think it was that we added QA to them, if I'm not mistaken. It's 2 days ago already, and goldfish memory never escapes me. So we are currently in a very nicely downtrending economy, beautiful, and making big bucks. But what is coming up is probably loan repayments. Let's check out our loans. We have them all listed here. That is, oh, ouch. That's 9.1 million per month that are scheduled for just about in a month's time. And yeah, we've already paid back the Gernot. Look at that. Almost paid back. Just 32 million remaining of the loan. And other than that, the Woodpecker is the big one, of course. That one has a runtime that is 100 months. And we have just begun. We have not even made the first payment yet. But for Mark II, we have not taken out any loan. So the factory upgrade that you're seeing here, coming in 2 years' time, starting in 2 years' time, that is the scary one. I think the total was around 300 million, the total cost. So we need to go from here. Let's also check out our research real quick. We are investing a decent amount into it, 500k nowadays. And almost up to level 1. Alright, but nothing helps. So we do need to advance time. We can't do anything right now and hope for the best. Stock up. Also, probably should be checking out. Should be checking out our awareness. Yeah, it's still looking good. We have lost some. Ouch! What is going on there? Why are these numbers so weird? That's not how it's supposed to be. But our marketing. Let's see how much it's costing. Yeah, that's fine. This is like peanuts. That is a little low still, but we have a maximum of 22%. I doubt we're making use of that. Here we are at 2.8. That's pretty good. Next level is quite expensive. Don't want to go there quite yet. And marketing is looking good. We could up this one more, although we are doing well with 10.7. I think the Woodpecker won't drop it too much. It's not sucky in terms of reliability, so we should be fine. All right. So now time to roll, because we need to get to 1959. Oh fuck. Okay, that was a little nasty what happened there. That drop off? Holy shit. What happened? I think they played with pricing or something. And this is still looking okay, because we are at a higher margin than we anticipated. Yeah, I think that's fine. Still fine. Oh, we also upped the yeah, we made some stock. We almost made 1 month worth of additional cars. Oh man, come on economy, please help us out here. This is looking a little dire almost. Yeah, we're at least gathering the stock. But 3 million in the negative each month? That's a little much. Engine factory construction, they say. Is that true? How are we constructing an engine factory at the moment? That's loan repayment, expenses, car production, engine production. That is a little weird. Where's this coming from? It doesn't seem to affect our total income though. So I just wonder why that is. Oh, now expenses are kicking in, of course. And we are selling off those cars that we have produced. Otherwise we would be dying at this point. Go on, stop it already. Yeah, our stocks weren't built up quite enough. But I think we will be staying above water with these stocks. Yeah, another 2 or 3 months worth of income, and then, ouch, that will be a kick in the nuts for sure. Let's see. Ow, 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 and big loan repayments as well. And 16 million, 29 million a month. 31, holy shit, this thing needs to come online quick. Come on. Come on. And there we go. Whew. Holy shit, that was nasty. Okay. So 16 million down. That is still with factory construction the last month there, and we have some income. Whoa, okay. Rough. But look at that. That is a lot of cars, and that is a lot of competitiveness. At a ridiculous margin. So this is looking good. But man, okay, that was a little too scary. We are supposedly worth 2.3 billion now. Looking better. And it's time for another facelift. Oh, check this out. That's looking nice. Covering all kinds of segments. And I think we probably have lost a lot of awareness, haven't we? Yeah, it's hard to tell with these numbers down here. They don't tell me anything. But, yes, probably quite down. Yes, down over the last year. Or equal. Yeah, roughly even. Because we had big gains before. But this is nice to see. Slowdown, just at 4% and at 7%. Recall rate, very low. We haven't had any yet. That is quite lucky. And then selling at a really good margin. So this looks like we just made the perfect investment. Anyway, let's check out where we are with our tech. 1.7. So if we design something now, we should have it, but, well, we are making a facelift, so we don't get that. At first, it's going to be implemented in the next model, so... Anyway, that is not great. We probably do want to build a little bit of stock. Yeah, not just yet. Let's try to get out of this hole again. What are our finances looking like? Oh, that was a good first sales month. Look at that. That is a lot higher than anything we had before, while it was going well. And we are quite down in the economy too, so this is looking very solid. Now we only have the big loans left, and the tiny ones. The tiny one and the massive one. And we already have paid off 250 million. That is good, but 400 million remain. Ouch. So let's add a new facelift and see what we can do about that one. Solid numbers, of course, to start out with already. Do we want to upgrade the engine? I think we do. I think we do want to keep that one up to date. It's another 3 years down the line, so why not? So why keep you asking me to upgrade the engine? I mean, it's perfect as is. Maybe we have some new tech here and there, but I mean, it's tiny improvements that can be made only. So I'm not sure what you want of me. So we can increase the compression slightly, but you see it's knocking then. So do we want to offset this by one more cam? You are getting way too much power again. Oh, let's compare. Let's compare to our old engine. So this one, yeah, look at that. This is going to be a sports car engine soon. Of course, what we could do is to be really smart and just try to build some new tech, because this is a golden opportunity for us to just play around and really find good solutions for the future. And I think 4-barrel carbs is the way to go, because then you can have first barrel for ultra eco, second barrel for ultra eco, then third barrel for super eco, and then fourth barrel for eco performance. Yes, that is how we tune them, and this is why it's so good. It's super fuel efficient all the time. Of course, having such a big carburetor right in the middle is kind of shit. So what I would be doing really is to put 4 eco barrel carbs on here. This would be my preferred configuration for my car. Eco barrel, single eco barrel, and then tune them such that they are just perfectly tuned for maximum economy. There are no distribution problems whatsoever, and the side carburetor here, beautiful thing. Yes, I mean, it's my design, so of course they are. 4 barrel carb it is, though. I mean, we do want to see what we can do with it. And for this, I think, do we need to lower the compression again? Let's have a look. Yeah, that is an unfortunate circumstance. We have lost the sports car power again, but that is probably good for the fuel economy overall. We have worse fuel economy. That is not acceptable. Like, what are we doing here? This is bullshit. We need much better fuel economy. We had 16.9% and now we're 16.7. This is not good. And this is with all the quality. No. We can't do this. This is not good. Look at this. If we are going for my design single barrel eco carb, we are getting a lot higher efficiency. Get another 0.2%. That's really significant. So yes, I'm not going for the 4 barrel yet. We can have that in the lab. It's potentially nice, but this is not acceptable. We can't produce an engine with lower efficiency than the one before. Our exhaust system now also really efficient with +5 quality. A little CNC here and there has never hurt anyone, I've heard. Although there are rumors that the cars weren't the best. But anyway, we have a good tune here once again, and we have upped the fuel efficiency by 0.5%. This is astonishing. And of course, you want to hear the engine in action. So let's go ahead. Here you go. This is beautiful sound. And no, stop. We can't make the fuel economy bad again. This is, like, you see, once you get to this plateau, you don't have to go any further. This is maximum efficiency already. Really, we should just be tuning the engine here. You see this? This is why I'm talking about this. This is maximum efficiency right there. Well, it looks like Hand-Dieter is Hand-Dieter. And good at it too, unfortunately. Still can't kick him up. But yeah, let's see. That is quite the improvement in the score. I think a lot of it might be down to the fuel economy. And added power. We've added, like, how much power did we add? Like over horsepower or something like that. Yeah, I think so. Now 40 horsepower. Massive, you would say. Way too much. Can we go to 3 gears? They are not too fond of it. Not with this tune, at least. So, yeah, but all the stats are slightly increasing. A little bit of optimization here and there. We're down at 8.9 liters per 100k. And, oh yeah, the brakes can use some love with the upgrade here. And that's just lowering that slider, isn't it? Yes, looking good. And on the interior side, we are at a +1. Yeah, upping it doesn't really help us much. It does increase the stats, of course. But in that way, yeah, you can see the difference there. Makes the car a little lighter, of course. But I don't think it's worth it. Makes the car more expensive. Quite a bit. 0.3% there. It sounds like not much, but I think that makes a difference in sales. Although you could argue that our factories aren't quite big enough anyway, so it is better to have higher stats than affordability. So it's better to have higher desirability than higher affordability, as you can see there. Let's see what difference that makes. So this is 1566 is our desirability there. And with one lower, no, that's basically the same. 1556, 55. Okay, I didn't expect it to be quite that similar. Oh, look at that! We have now we have actual acceleration. It no longer drops to basically 0, but we have acceleration up to 100 kilometers an hour. What is this? One thing we of course can and should do is to increase the quality of our power steering. It was at 0 and we can easily put it to +2. Just give some more drivability. And progressive springs, yes. Can we up the quality by 1 there as well? Nah, they don't really enjoy that. Too little difference. And some suspension fine-tuning has brought us to 100%. In drivability, that is. Not so much sportiness with the slush box of horrendous proportions. Yeah, three ratios of awful don't make anything that drives well. But yeah, they love it. They love it, of course. It is a high-end piece of engineering with decent fuel economy, despite the slush box. Oof, what has happened to our brakes here? I'm now doing the wagon version, just upgrading that as well. This looks like a case of needing smaller rear brakes and larger front brakes, as we are utility fading. Yeah, that's better. Switch back to the single shoe drum, and that makes it so that we can more easily balance the brake ratios. So it's not too bad. It's a little heavier. Slightly more expensive maybe because it's larger, but we do get rid of the brake fade. Alright, slightly re-optimized. Oof, re-optimized is questionable, but re-optimized in air quotes, so that the car is at 9 liters per 100k. And for you Murricans out there, that is 20... what was it? It was 26 miles to the gallon, yes. So not quite as efficient as some of our other cars, but some of our other cars were also not 1,000 kilos. That is a metric fuckton, if you know that conversion. And re-optimize the suspension tuning, nicely sitting at 100% drivability once again. This is looking good. Yeah. Ooh, yes, nice and green. Let's go with this one. Our medium 2 factory is waiting for the upgrade. And what do we want to do with that? I don't think we want to have a major upgrade this time around. We need to get rid of some of our debt and build a war chest for our big next move in expanding to a medium 3, because that is not cheap, as you can see, and takes a while. And I think we should do that for the end cycle of this one. So once we have this one designed and out, then the next one will expand this factory and put a new model into it. Yeah, we're not upgrading the major tooling, we just leave it. That cuts down the downtime to 4 months. That's a lot better. All good, all good. We don't need to change anything here. We're down to $19 per production units. That is great. Oh yes, just 10 months. Good stuff. But what I'm looking forward to is hammering that slider a little, because we can. That is time we now have for some re-optimization. And that lowers the price there, but also lowers the competitiveness, because that is engineering time and with it cost. So let's lower the funding slider as well. I'm aiming for 24 months. That is a decent cycle, and we don't want to stretch it out too long, because yeah, I don't know how the competitiveness holds up, and I do want to get the next model started ASAP. So yeah, 24. Let's reduce pressure a bit more. And maybe increase funding by 1, then we can reduce pressure more. Come on. Yeah, we have it sitting there. 4.8k only as production cost per vehicle. Total cost per vehicle. That is good stuff. Below 5k. It's really cheap. Medium 1 for the engine factory. Also deactivating these so that we have a quick tooling time of just 3 months instead of 7 or 8. Yeah, 7. Yeah, the factory condition is still great. $14.4 per production unit. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, we can optimize that too, but look at this. This is already optimized like crazy. Yeah, a little bit more tooling, more reliability than before. It's almost plus 27%. This is crazy. These numbers are more like mid-game instead of early game. We are already almost in mid-game, like 1980s would be mid-game. But yeah, that's about 10 to 15 years ahead of its time. That's really good. I think I like also the pressure slider at 0. Pretty good stuff. So, production, very nicely aligned. Nothing going wrong there, and we can produce a decent amount. So now, ooh, what? Oh, that's engineering costs, yes. Very solid looking. I think we could even sell them at 20% minimum, just to be safe there. And yeah, this is looking so good. 1 billion after 5 years. That is about where we are going to end up, because we are going to design a new model after all. And hopefully one where we don't have to cut the corners quite as much as with the woodpecker. You remembered our negative quality on the chassis, just to get it out, like, what was it, 9 months earlier. That was a good choice. Anyway, 272,000 cars we're going to produce in this. Probably more, because we can sell our full production. This is always a little on the short changing you. 20%, yes. Perfect looking. Just solid. I don't think we need anything here. 43 million. Deactivate loan, please. And sign it off. And time is running. And oh, nice. Oh, ouch. Yeah, stumbled down. But economy is going up. That's a good thing to happen right now. We do need to have decent amount of sales for this one, so that we have a nice little war chest for what is to come. Ooh, company valuation is all the way down in the drain. That's not good. We are selling them at a massive margin, though. That is amazing. Oh, Arana has just opened up borders to us. Oh, yes. I think we need to act on that. This is dirt cheap marketing. So let's go with... yeah, and we do sell cheap cars too, so... No, well, not at 100% markup, but... who cares? So a bit of reputation, that is nice. And we set the target... Oh, this is so cheap. Set the target dealership level at 4. That is overall very cheap, and I think very much worth it. Less than 100k for a solid baseline of sales. Yeah, you can't say no to that. We're making a solid amount of profit, despite paying back so much loan. And yeah, look at that. 113% markup. We're almost there for the new model, though. Almost there. And here we go. Here we go. Producing the factory and yeah, the factories. And that is actually making us a lot of money. Oh, because we're still selling the cars but not producing. And production costs just dropped. And this is also looking nice. So we only have a few more cars left here. That's basically nothing. And yes, I think we can stop it right there and design our next model from here. Let's check out our research. This will be interesting. We don't quite have the tick towards the next year yet. Well, we do have 1963. That's very solidly locked in. Yeah, I think we should go ahead then. I don't want to waste 4 months worth of time just to wait for another tick in quality. That's not really worth it. Yeah, our +2 here, almost there. So can basically count as +20 to 23 months. Ooh, look at that. What's coming? Fuel injection system. Oh yes. I know what someone will want to design as a side project prototype. Yeah. That will be interesting. Let's have a quick look at our monthly sales data. And we activate... Oh, let's see if we're selling anything in Ahana. Oh yeah, we've already started selling in Ahana. Oh, that's pretty cool. So if we activate all the available markets, looks like we don't have enough factory capacity. But getting more is not that easy. We shall have a go at that in the coming episode. And I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.